Go. And this is the final product, guys. Another authentic, traditional, delicious, absolutely delicious dish. Assalamu alaikum, guys. So now she's preparing the casing for the kibbeh casing, kibbeh dough, whichever you want to call it. It's the outer layer of the kibbeh, for the fried or the baked kibbeh. So she places, what's that, 2 kilos? 3 kilos of burghul. And this particular one is fine brown burghul, which is basically cracked wheat, fine brown cracked wheat. That's the starter of the kibbeh mixture. Again, this is a super authentic dish, made famous in the Levant region of the Middle East. And it's extremely delicious, flavorful. And what you do, or what she's doing now, is basically she prepares it ahead of time. The casing, the stuffing, and all ready to go. Then she freezes it, puts it in freezer bags, and places it in the freezer. And it basically becomes frozen goods along with the rest of the frozen goods she makes, such as spring roll, the lahm bajin, the sausage rolls, all sorts of frozen goods. She just stores it in the freezer and brings it out for a quick meal whenever she needs it. So you soak the burghul with some water and you clean. Is that just to clean it?
You just wash it and
Okay, so basically this process just to wash the burghul. You can see there's a lot of sort of starch and any imperfections coming out of it. So that's the first process. You wash it. You must drain the water out of the burghul very thoroughly. It must not have any water in it, or next to nothing. That is, as much as you can, must be drained out. And after you strain the water out of it, you leave it as is for 2 hours to let it absorb the rest of the moisture from the water. So while the burghul is soaking, we'll start the preparation of the filling, peeling onions. So here she's got 3 kilos of minced lamb, just browning off. You toast up some pine nuts with a bit of ghee. So after the mixture has dried up, the minced lamb mixture, you add the chopped onions. Now you add the pine nuts to the meat and onion mixture. You add a pinch of salt and a pinch of freshly ground black pepper. And then at this point, you add pomegranate molasses to taste. Right. After a minute, you shut down the heat and you add a bunch of parsley and a bunch of mint.
That's optional, but we like it.
Yeah, mint is optional, but it does give it
Optional.
yeah, they're both optional, mint and parsley, but they give it a nice herby refreshing taste which add to the overall flavor. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more delicious and authentic dishes. So now she's preparing the mixture for the kibbeh, the casing, the outer casing. So she's got 4 medium onions, a bunch of fresh basil, a sprinkle of dried basil, 1 red capsicum, and 2 teaspoons of mild chili paste.
That's you have to have it to give the red color.
Yes, that's a must. The chili paste, it's mostly for color, and 3 teaspoons of cumin. We also dropped in a few freshly picked hot chilies just for the extra spice, for the extra kick. Now she's rubbing the bulgur together just to fluff it up. You really have to work the bulgur. It's a very important step. Make sure you cover every square inch of it.
You have to keep rubbing until you make like.
And you have to keep working it until it has this sort of consistency. It sort of just holds together. It just bonds together. That's the sort of consistency you're looking for in the bulgur. So when you finally achieve the right consistency, you can see how it's holding together. It's creating a bit of a shape once you fist it together. That's the right consistency. Then basically you're ready to drop in the meat mixture. Basically for every 3 kilos of bulgur, you add 3 kilos. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. 3 kilos of bulgur is 3 kilos of kibbeh meat. So basically you go to your butcher, Middle Eastern butcher, and just tell him I want kibbeh meat, and he knows what you're talking about basically. So all it is basically beef, super finely minced, lean beef. Yeah, so there's a certain sort of way they do it for kibbeh. So just tell him I want kibbeh meat, and he'll know exactly what you're talking about. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and you put a few pinches of salt. Then you drop the herb and spice mixture, which you prepared earlier, straight into the rest of the ingredients, and then you start working it again. These steps are very important. It's if you get these steps right, then the whole dish should be successful. They're very important steps. Don't take any shortcuts, and you'll be on the road to success. As you can see, this is a dish that needs a bit of love, a bit of care, but the final product is just so worth it. It's an amazing dish.
And if you feel it's very hard, you can add cold water.
And if you feel that the mixture is a bit dry or hard to work with, you can add a bit of cold water. Just dribble a bit of cold water on top, and it'll soften the consistency and make it a bit easier to work the mixture again. Just a little tip. So yep, this is a very, again, traditional and authentic dish. There's a bit of work at the start, but again, once it's all prepared, you'll just freeze it in batches. So the hard work is done. It's all in the preparation work, and then basically after that, anytime you need, quick meal. You just grab a few out, you drop them straight into the deep fryer, the air fryer, the oven, whichever way you like, and it'll be done in minutes, nice and golden, and it's delicious, flavorful, a hint of spiciness, fresh herbs, the acidity and the sweetness from the pomegranate molasses. It's just an amazing dish. You must try it. And if you like what you've seen so far, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. So this is pretty much what you're trying to achieve, the perfect consistency for this dish. You can see it's all incorporated together. It looks like dough now, it's all sort of molded together, holding its shape, and every single ingredient is incorporated with the other. So you keep adding a bit of cold water, just little sprinkles at a time, just to get it perfect. And you taste for salt as you go. And there you go. That's basically the kibbeh tubes ready to be filled. So after this point, it's time for the filling to go in. So you just basically join one end together, leave one end open, and you just fill the mixture straight inside. So basically like filling up a tube. And always use a bit of water just to make it pliable to work with. And you close up the other end. There you go. Yep. We'll do one more. You close up one end using just a little bit of water to help you mold it, and just fill it up with the mixture. Just a touch of water again, and you close it up like so. And that's pretty much the procedure. It's ready to be cooked. You can deep fry it, you can bake it, you can air fry it, whichever you prefer, and then enjoy the dish. And now she's deep frying the kibbeh. Again, that's not the only way to cook it. You can deep fry it, you can bake it in the oven, you can even cook it in the air fryer. But traditionally it was deep fried, and it does give it the best crispy exterior when you deep fry it. And this is the final product, guys. Another authentic, traditional, delicious, absolutely delicious dish. Loved all over the world actually, and I hope you enjoy this recipe and this video. Okay, this is how I like to eat it, guys. Just dip it in yogurt. Also goes amazing with hummus and baba ghanoush. Absolutely delicious. and sahtan. Bismillah. Gotta go for seconds. Just amazing, amazing dish. If you like what we saw and you want to see more delicious and authentic dishes, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.